First pitch coming your way next. Starting on the mound in this one, Dylan Cease. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
High fly ball out to left field. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Aaron Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Middle outside.
Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. Aaron Judge with a rocket. His 19th home run of the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. McMahon working through some struggles lately.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Cease, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. This ball's chopped on the ground. Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now.
Slider, low middle.
Stanton matched a homer in his last game.
Low middle.
The 0-1.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now 1-0. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Leading off, Kazuma Okamoto. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. That clips the corner. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's George Springer with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. That one catches the corner for a strike. Springer with a homer in his last game. Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Andres Gimenez.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
Left field, Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. What a stop. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. One left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
Popped up. Clement under it. 1 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice
Flyer.
stepping in now for the Yankees with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what
Sinker.
you might call a
Low
tall
inside.
strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see
Four-seam
today who
fastball.
like to work up,
High
down,
outside.
trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
No, that's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sinker. Low inside.
And
That's
now
a
the
ball.
count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the
Sinker.
on-deck circle.
Middle outside.
Got him. Out. Number 2.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, with that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two down,
Four-seam
base is
fastball.
empty. Here's
Low
Cody
outside.
Bellinger. Bellinger went deep in his most recent game.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Ball.
Knuckle curve. Low outside. Knuckle curve. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
They get the tag on him. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez launched a homer in his most recent game. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Next offering is foul back. On the ground, right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now with 4 runs driven in on 4 hits to this point in the series.
Whoa.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That clips the zone. 0-1. Bouncer to second. Jazz tosses to first. And that is that. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front. Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Grisham in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Slider. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Talk about tying a guy up.
Fastball.
That was ugly.
High outside.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Curve.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
The Judge takes a strike.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slider. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough
Low
pitch
inside.
at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
He gets there with the slide. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Ryan
Four-seam
McMahon
fastball.
now.
Low
0 for 1
outside.
so far. And that is out of play.
Knuckle curve.
1 run across in the
Low
frame so
inside.
far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Slider. Middle inside.
Ball 1.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Sinker.
Pitch was away,
Low
so
middle.
he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the
Slider.
knock.
Low outside.
And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Slider.
Quickly in an 0-2
Low
count,
outside.
you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2. Back here at Rogers Center, Kazuma Okamoto steps in, and when there are ducks in the pond, he brings them home. I mean, look at this graphic, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the best in the league with runners in scoring position. Total gamer, produces when
That's
needed
inside.
most.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. You want your best bat up with a chance to score? That's him.
And he's answered the call all season. Just gets it done for this lineup. Not sure where they'd be without him.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fly to left his first time.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you
Knuckle
take that
curve.
pitch against any
Low
pitcher out there on the
outside.
mound.
Bottom of the zone and a called
Four-seam
strike.
fastball.
Man, this guy's got a great
High
feel
inside.
for his breaking ball today.
That's
Too
out the
close for me,
corner.
partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one misses. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches.
Four-seam fastball.
They're
High
not
middle.
strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Low
These
middle.
2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. On the ground, right side, and that's just
Knuckle
foul.
curve. Low inside.
The 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there. And you
Sweeper.
could see him asking
Middle
where it
inside.
missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Payoff pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Up next for the
Ben
Yankees,
Rice
first
getting
baseman,
ready to
Chris
hit.
Rice.
He was a
Low
strikeout
middle.
victim his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So glad
Knuckle
these
curve.
ballparks have
Low
installed
inside.
the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Rice thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Struck out looking
Slider.
at his first at
Middle
bat.
inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane
Knuckle
with.
curve.
You're better off taking that
Low
pitch.
middle. Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Sanchez has a beat on it. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 4th, Dalton Varsho. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, but when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Down the line, and it's
foul.
foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
It's a K from the Coltrane. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Runner on the go. This one in the air center field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
Up next for the
So
Blue
digging in,
Jays,
Jesus Sanchez. Single to right at his first trip.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Inside.
Ball. Inside.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Wasting no time.
Sinker.
He's 2 for 2
inside.
now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Sinker.
Volpe gets his lead at first with nobody out. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process.
Slider.
That's one you
Middle
have
outside.
to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Grisham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Can't get to this one. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. That one missed. And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the batter is George Springer. Second and third, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's to third. McMahon in plenty of time to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Man at second. Up the middle, a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. A run on 2 hits. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Aaron Judge. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. His home and away splits there.
Whoa.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
No, that's a ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Slider. Low middle.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just
Knuckle
foul.
curve. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Strike. Woo.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Slider.
Just not
Middle
able to
outside.
catch up to that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that keeps the inning going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are...
Chisholm jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Low outside.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Hard ground ball for a base stomp. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Barger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Jazz. There's 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. 1 for 2. Just missed. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto, and our score remains. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Ben Wright stepping in now for the Yankees.
Outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched him.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder
Bellinger up to hit.
Low middle.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
0-2 now. He goes down looking. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a 1-2.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
For the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next for New York,
Knuckle
Anthony
curve.
Volpe.
Low inside.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Springer takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
And next for New York,
Four-seam
Austin
fastball.
Wells.
High middle.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in
that's
this
a ball.
one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Low middle.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Low
It really
inside.
looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bowling.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. And the 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Blue Jays with the tying run on at first here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Kazuma
third
Okamoto
baseman
next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. That's a really good take.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
3-2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
For the Blue Jays, right fielder
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. A lot of ways to tie this game. It's all about finding the right pitch to drive. If you see it, attack it.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 80.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Varsho stands in the 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a line drive to left field. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. The Sunday night showcase is a good one. We'll be right back. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 8th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jimmy Garcia.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a change being made out at second. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Jason Dominguez.
High inside.
Here's Judge now. He's already homered in this game.
Curveball. Low middle.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Judge comes up empty there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in,
Swings and misses, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Line and a base hit into right. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Really important at bat coming up now.
Stanton in the box now, takes strike one. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at-bat.
Look, this has been a good one.
Curveball.
A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Fouls away the first offering.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Curveball. Low inside.
1-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Carrying well. Can't get there in time, and that should bring in a pair. He pulls into second as 2 runs score. They've got the lead.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 on, 1 out.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
High outside.
Bellinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Low middle.
2 on, 2 outs. Chopper to second. Clement to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And a good start to the inning. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And here is Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. Great got him. What a play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at first, coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by one.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And there's a ball. In the air, center field. Dominguez settles under it. And that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Back now in Toronto. All set to start the 9th in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Braden Fisher on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Low middle.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Austin Wells digs in now.
Low middle.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jason Dominguez.
Digging in is the
Overhand
switch hitting
curve.
outfielder, Jason
middle.
Dominguez.
Up.
Overhand
One out,
curve.
base is empty,
Low
and a run
outside.
in here in the top of the ninth. Rips one to right. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yeah, I said the window's tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. Feel it. Hustling, no doubt. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get it.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Judge at the plate now.
Four-seam
That's
fastball.
ball one.
Low outside.
That
Hey,
one's
oh.
in there. Strike one.
Overhand curve. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground, out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to
Four-seam
find a hole.
fastball. Low outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Middle inside.
Called strike three on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. The Sunday night showcase is a good one. We'll be right back. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Okamoto leading things off and takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's the 0-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George.
Down the number 2 hitter, George Springer. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
When you get ahead in the
that's the
count,
ball.
there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hammered, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Guerrero Jr.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Outside low, ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The tying run at the plate.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Can't make the catch. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that ninth inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait until the ninth inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
So the tying run at second. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. This one in the air center field. Dominguez gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Springer comes in to score. And now they trail by one.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Close one here today, and your final.